All right, hello, my beauties and bees, and welcome to the segment where we get weird with it. And I have something really weird for you today. I promise. You've not heard this. Well, maybe you have. Maybe you have. A lot of people haven't, though. But I figured it needed a spotlight. Okay, so we're gonna spotlight it. Because did you know that the ancient Egyptians invented the airplane? the ancient Egyptians invented the airplane in ancient Egypt. Oh yeah. True story, apparently. But we'll let them break it down for us. Mystery history. Okay, hold on. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, mystery history. Let's look at them real quick before we dive too deep into this. See what other kind of stuff that they have on here. Okay, because this might be something that I could recommend for my friends who do these kind of shows like Bad Science Sunday. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we have scientist blows whistle on the Sphinx true age. That was one day ago. We probably could have covered that today, but this is the one that fell into my lap. But lots of where we got the star forts, of course. Lots of UFOs. Unexplained relics of lost civilizations. Oh, Antarctica, of course, is making a big presentation right here. Ancient ruins exposed in space. What? But so it's that kind of channel, if you get my drift. Let's let them tell us their
are often overlooked. Indeed, these precious masks and past pharaohs' possessions are undoubtedly exquisite in nature. However, there are some objects never designed to stun or impress, but built with a function. Functions which could shed light on the most intriguing and mysterious aspects of this past civilization. The Khufu ship being but one of these said artifacts. A boat found disassembled under the Great Pyramid, once said to have floated through the sky. And although the physical idea of this ship actually flying is a leap too far for some, there is, in fact, an artifact which exists, found in 1898 during an excavation of the Padi Ayman tomb in Saqqara, Egypt, which you may find a bit more practically designed for
I see you, Ember. You're not invisible.
Flight through the Egyptian skies. Although numerous sources over the past century have surfaced accusing Egyptian authorities of concealing the discovery of vimanas, ancient flying machines, within the pyramids of Giza, our said artifact seems to have slipped through this net of secrecy.
Vimanas are actually not Egyptian, though. Vimanas are Hindi, right? It's part of Hindi mythology.
Often with these well-stocked and well-preserved tombs, resting places of past pharaohs, whom once possessed unimaginable riches, numerous toy models of their once favored crafts and vessels will be discovered. Exquisitely constructed miniature replicas of their favorite forms of travel. It seems this artifact may have indeed been filtered through the security netting of public paradigm. As doing so, it seems to have lost its tailplane. Known as the Saqqara bird, it is now largely thought by many to have been a replica of an ancient flying craft. More specifically,
when you say thought by many, you mean like crackpots, though. This is what I'm picking up on. Oh, you gotta go get washed up, Al? Well, have a good morning. Or good, I don't know if it's you got more morning left. I got more morning left. I got an hour and 15 minutes of morning left.
Glider. Clearly inspired by a bird's flight, the fixed wing upon its back has been found to be perfectly angled to create lift. Egyptian physician, archaeologist,
has it though?
Parapsychologist and dowser Khalil Messiah has concluded that the ancient Egyptians developed the first
dowsers. People who do dowsing, they're the experts on aerodynamics, I'll tell you that.
Aircrafts. Predictably, he has experienced considerable hostility regarding his expose of evidences. One particular effort was undertaken by a character known as Martin Gregory, a builder and designer of free-flight gliders. He apparently built an exact replica of the Saqqara bird made of balsa wood. After testing this replica, Gregory would conclude that the Saqqara bird never flew. He told the interested parties that it was totally unstable in flight. Even after a tailplane was fitted, he claimed that the glider's performance was disappointing. He finished by concluding that the Saqqara bird was probably made as a child's toy or a weather vane. This clear attempt to suppress the truth, however, failed, and Martin has since been proven to have lied regarding the abilities of the glider. The question is, why did he lie?
Why? Why do you think he lied? Good morning, Bride of Fabiano.
According to Messiah's son, Dawood Khalil Messiah, a successful architect who has thankfully continued the work of his father, Gregory's suggestion that the Saqqara bird was a weather vane is impossible due to the lack of markings or any holes on the model that would serve as a means of hanging it. Additionally, and most importantly, aerodynamics expert Simon Sanderson also tested a replica model in a wind tunnel without a tailplane, and found that it produced 4 times the glider's own weight and lift. In Liverpool University, Sanderson then subjected it to another, more powerful wind tunnel, this time after adding the missing tail. He stated that the
Y'all can't hear it still?
Saqqara bird actually flew quite well, clearly to the annoyance of certain people who are probably now regretting not seizing the entire artifact some years ago, rather than
We're way up here, though.
who has thankfully continued the work of his father. Gregory's suggestion that the Saqqara bird was a weather vane is impossible due to the lack of markings or any holes on the model that would serve as a means of hanging it. Additionally, and most importantly, aerodynamics expert Simon Sanderson also tested a replica model in a wind tunnel without a tailplane, and found that it produced 4 times the glider's own weight and lift. In Liverpool University, Sanderson then subjected it to another, more powerful wind tunnel, this time after adding the missing tail. He stated that the Saqqara bird actually flew quite well.
Hey, Dave, your captive desk comments aren't showing? Oh, no. Scroll back up. I see saying good morning. Good morning, Ember. I sent you an email, FYI. Hello, Native. Hello, and Native said hi to ya. Do, 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 do. 10 centimeters. I don't know what's going on.
Well, clearly to the annoyance of certain people who are probably now regretting not seizing the entire artifact some years ago, rather than just the tailplane. Over 2,000 years after the ancient Egyptians carved this mysterious bird, modern technology has proven beyond doubt that at full size, it could have indeed once flown through the Egyptian skies.
No. Really could
Never flew. He told the interested parties that it was...
Yes, he's correct. It never flew. Is this the one I wanted? I don't think so. Dang it. This is the one I wanted. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually the research that was done on the Saqqara bird to see if it would fly. Aerodynamic investigation of the artifact bird of Saqqara. Abstract. Lost technical knowledge of ancient cultures is being rediscovered in modern times during archaeological excavation. A presumed example of the innovation power of ancient cultures is the artifact bird of Saqqara. The context of this paper, the aerodynamic characteristics of the artifact, are to be determined by a computational fluid simulation. In order to be able to make a statement about the actual flight sustainability and to examine these pre-astronautics critically, based on a 3D scan, a CAD model of the artifact is created, and then a numerical flow simulation is performed. By varying angles of attack, the dimensionless coefficients can be represented by corresponding polars. The results show that the artifact has a low maximum glide ratio, and thus the glide properties are not sufficient for use as a hang glider. The center of gravity on the artifact is located on the trailing edge of the wings and behind the neutral point. The resulting longitudinal stability does not meet the modern specifications. Asymmetric lift distribution in a span-wise direction results in uncontrolled roll. Consequently, the artifact can not fly a straight path. Within the scope of this work, the connection between the bird of Saqqara and the alleged knowledge of aerodynamics in ancient Egypt could not be confirmed. So, they took the bird, built a 3D model of it with all its values and everything measured out, and they made it fly. And as you can see, there's the lift versus drag. Yeah, this is where it's supposed to be, flying its own momentum right here, and you can see where it drops off and just as soon as it loses its initial thrust power, it spirals out. Can't fly in a straight line, and as you can see, it's got all sorts of aerodynamic problems, preventing it from from performing its function. But even if this thing could fly, right? If you could throw it and it would fly, it does not mean they had airplanes or gliders or anything. It means, because that's like making the claim that says because we can make paper airplanes in junior high that we invent that every 8-year-old invents. I guess that's before junior high, elementary school. Even every 8-year-old invents the airplane. That's just not true, because you can make something because you can formulate something that can glide based on bird proportions, right? Based on how big a bird is compared to its wingspan, and the weight of the bird compared to its wingspan, and things like that. And you make a little glider out of it. That does not mean you innovated powered flight. It just doesn't. But that's not the only evidence of ancient Egyptian flight. There's some hieroglyphics that talk about it too. Let's check this out. From Professor Simon.
History of the Egyptian helicopter carved into the tomb of Seti the First.
Yep, here we go.
When this odd hieroglyph was first discovered, it clearly depicts a helicopter.
Yep, no doubt. It's the Airwolf.
Possibly a speedboat?
I guess what's the Airwolf version? Thunder in Paradise, maybe?
Rocket.
In a rocket ship. A spaceship. Do we think so?
But the true story of the Egyptian helicopter hieroglyph is even better. It's actually two messages carved on top of each other. The original hieroglyphic message is actually a bit of a mystery, and says, "He who repulses the nine being the 9 enemies of very, very ancient Egypt." Time passed, and rather than replacing a blank piece of limestone, the new pharaoh, Ramesses II, ordered that the old hieroglyphs be covered up with plaster and recarved to say, "He who protects Egypt and repels its enemies." A similar message, but in the Ramesses II era, a much more politically correct statement. And most of the hieroglyphs were the same. And here's a fantastic word for you.
So, Amber, how old were you when you realized Airwolf was replaying the same 4 minutes of helicopter combat in different arrangements for every episode? Native atheist. Do you see my comment? Are you still having problems with people not seeing you, Dave? Let me see. Live chat. Because I see you. Are you sure Native Atheist isn't just messing with you? I don't know. Let me check and see if someone accidentally timed you out or something. That might have happened. That does. Let's see. Permissions. Community. There we go. And I'm just checking to see if I have you, like, if someone accidentally puts you on, like, a ban list or something. Because if they did, I can remove you. I thought it was under under community here, but I don't see. Oh, hidden users. Here we go. Yeah. You're not on there, though. There's the alternative Titan Uranus is on there. Yeah, no, we got you. I don't got any ban for you or anything. All right.
Palimpsest. A palimpsest is a text on top of another. Vellum and limestone are precious. So if you can scrape it off a bit and reuse it to write your new message, all the better. But sometimes you can still read the old message through the new one. And over the ravages of time, that's what revealed the so-called helicopter. As the 2 messages decayed and the plaster dropped off, it seemed to reveal a much more modern symbol. But in fact, it's a palimpsest. 2 messages on top of each other, forming something new in our minds. And that's something that you and I both suffer from. Pareidolia. And that's a mystery from history, because the truth is out there.
Yeah, I like this guy, Professor Simon. He's pretty nifty guy, pretty smart fella. Science filmmaker, 133K subscribers. But yeah, check this channel out for more short videos like this. But yeah, as far as this bird thing goes, though, I think it's a bust. Everywhere I look has it soundly debunked. I've not seen anything that that says that it was a actual oh, that's not the one I wanted. It was an actual flying machine of any type. Let's see here. What's this one? This is the Wayback Machine, I think. Some of these links aren't good anymore. That's a big problem that Wikipedia has too, is there's no automation thing that says when a link goes dead that turns it so that you know. That is peculiar, Dave. I haven't seen you comment since towards the beginning of the show either. Mythbusters did an episode on that, yeah. That sounds about right. But what a wild ride. I'm not opposed to it being something that somebody tried to, that a kid would throw. You know, I'm not opposed to that. I think that'd be a reasonable thing. That's a toy bird that you throw or that you run around with. It doesn't matter. You can run around holding it. You don't have to throw it. It didn't have the hole in the bottom of it. You saw the dowel rod. That was so it could be put on display. This is one of the few artifacts from ancient Egypt that actually stayed in Egypt, because this is in Cairo. You can go see it at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. A lot of their artifacts, of course, found their way into museums in the UK and France. Just like the vast majority of artifacts, I guess, had that fate, but I digress. I'm not going to rant too much on that. I really do wish that those museums would return at least the majority of their artifacts to their countries of origin, though. I think that's not too much to ask. Yeah, I don't like to change the mini player either. Stop making changes we didn't ask for and nobody wanted. Just take the damn heart logo away and make all chat messages default. Yeah, that when you hit that in the corner, yeah, exactly. It makes it so you end up timing people out or doing moderation when you're just trying to do something different. Yeah. Well, guys, I do have one more topic after this, but thank you so much for sticking around while we got weird with it with the Saqqara bird and the helicopter hieroglyphics. We will see you next time.